Good morning. Good morning. I am back. Uh, okay, I'm having some difficulty, but I'm here. As I said, good morning, everyone. I'm glad that you are with us this morning on our morning encouragement. I'm running a little bit late, had some difficulties, and then technical difficulties. The lighting wasn't right, and so had to get that together. But that's not your issue. That's my issue. But it's corrected, and so I am glad that you joined us today. And so I trust that I will say something that will help you, encourage you. That's why we're here, to give you your morning encouragement. See, I told you everything's messing up. I forgot my mint. Give you your morning encouragement. I'm Dwayne Shigg. I'm the author of Go Get It, Stories and Steps to Seize Success. You can get your copy at Amazon.com. The book is filled with original encouragement quotes, some motivating messages, some stories, some examples of my messing up and making up, some examples of different things in here that will help you as you pursue. And there's a chapter in here called Stop Waiting, Start Creating, page 46, No More Excuses. And then page 57 talks about when the dream is big enough, the facts don't matter. So get your copy, Amazon.com. And I trust that you are having a great start of your day. If you're in the Los Angeles area, you woke up or were awakened by an earthquake this morning. I was already awake when it happened, but thank God it wasn't real bad. Nobody really in my house or in our area. No major damage. So we are grateful for that. How are you doing? How's your day? Some of you are starting your day. Some of you are already on your way. You're in the car. You're on the train. You're getting things together. And my goal is to give you a little push to help you on your way, to give you a little encouragement. You need a breath mint to freshen things up, but sometimes you need an encouragement to freshen up your journey, to freshen up your mentality. So I want to thank you. So that's my goal. That's my purpose for doing this. I want to ask you just hit the share button. Would you help me help your friends, help your Facebook friends, help the people that you know, the groups that you belong to? If you would just hit the share button, that would be good. Hopefully more of you will be joining us. And I want to ask you, this is, if you're watching this live, it's Tuesday, but I want to ask you if you would join me on the Encouragement Radio Show every Thursday evening at 7 p.m. And it's the place to talk about your passions, your products, and your possibilities. So if you are pursuing a goal, if you have a business or a book or a product or project, and every now and then you just need a little encouragement, a little push, tune in. We talk to people that are doing great things, and so we talk about what they're doing, and their journey can help you on your journey. And if you have a book, a business, a product, a project that you want the world to know about, consider being a sponsor of the Encouragement Show. You can get that information because I'm quite sure we have a package that will fit your pocket. So contact us at drshig@gmail.com. That's drshig@gmail.com. And we can get you that information. And I'm hoping everyone is having a great day, or the rest of you, I hope you will come on in, but I'm going to get started with who we have. Thank you so much for being with us. And as I said, just hit the share button and drop me a little line. Let me know that you're being encouraged by this. I want to make sure that what I'm doing is beneficial, helping people. And so just drop me a little line in the comment section, or you can hit me up, instant message me, but the comment section, you can hit me up right there and just let me know that, something is being said that is making a difference. I'm going to talk to you about today. You ever just have a day that's frustrating, or you're pursuing your goal, you're on your living your dream, you're working on it, and sometimes you just get tired, or you're just asking the question, are we there yet? And I just want to help you. I wrote a book called Encouragement for Your Journey, and we need a little push sometimes on our journey. Sometimes it gets weary when you're traveling. Sometimes you just get tired of taking so long. Sometimes things just happen on the road, if you will. So my goal, my plan is to give you a little encouragement for your journey, your life journey, your success journey in your relationship, or whatever it is that you're doing. Just want to give you a little push. And so 3 things I want to talk about, and I'm going to get out of your way and let you enjoy your day. First of all, your journey can be made better, or if you're frustrated, that can be dealt with, that can be made better. You can work through that if you have a couple of things, 3 things. One, it's affected by what you put in your mind. That's right. What are you putting in your mind as you pursue, as you go after the dream, as you go after your goal? What is it that you're putting in your mind? There's a lot of junk out there. There's a lot of negativity out there. And so we need to make sure we're putting the proper things in our mind, the things that's going to encourage you on the trip, the thing that's going to make the trip a little bit more palatable, if you will. Excuse me, I have my lemon and ginger tea today. But what are you putting in your mind as you pursue? What are you putting in your mind in the course of the day? This day, you've started this day. You're starting this day. What have you put in your mind already? Have you put in negativity? Have you put in I can't type things? Have you put in just fearful things? What do you put in your mind? And those things get in there in a variety of ways. They get in your mind by what you read, what you look at, the things that you watch throughout the day. Reading, I'm just finished. I'm getting back to my schedule of reading regularly, at least a book every 2 weeks. I need to get back to a book a week, but I fell off the wagon, so I'm working on that. And I just finished reading a book called in Entrepreneur Mindset. It's a collaboration of different writers, and one of the writers is a young man named Ray Wilson. He's going to be on my show next week. So he's going to be on my show one day this month, and so on my radio show. So looking at reading that book helps me put some productive things, some positive things in my mind. Reading other books. So to help you have encouragement on your journey, what are you putting in your mind? Are you watching all the garbage on television? I mean, how many times do you need to hear somebody yell and cuss and throw water in somebody's face? How many times do you need to hear somebody say you are not the Father? How many times do you need that? So what are you putting in your mind? What are you watching? I make a habit of getting some productive things. In the course of the day, I'll listen to a motivational video, Les Brown, Lisa Nichols, other people like that. And then every now and then I'll listen to some comedy. I'll listen to Sinbad or some old clips of some of the old school comedians, Jonathan Winters, Red Skelton, people like that. These are old school people. And so just people that make me laugh. And the Bible says that laughter is like medicine. And so that may not be your point of reference, but you can get the principle. And so what are you putting in your mind? There are plenty of productive things that you can put in your mind. There's YouTube videos all over the place. You can go to YouTube, my YouTube channel, and look at some of my older videos from Word of Encouragement, and even these videos. Right now, they're saved. They're on my Facebook timeline, and I've got to get them to YouTube. I haven't done it yet, and I want to ask you to hold me accountable. I need to get them done within the next 3 or 4 days, so I need someone, if you have my phone number, if you have my email address, shoot me a text, hit me an email and say, did you get that done? Did you get that done? So I want to get that done in the next few days so that one, there's, the information is out there for more people to see, to hear. So what are you putting in your mind? Go to YouTube, get some videos that will encourage you, some videos that will inspire you. Read a book. You can read my book, Go Get It. You can read some of my other books. Encouragement for Your Elevation. Encouragement for Your Journey. Encouragement for Your Elevation is the new book. It's in my mind. It hasn't been written yet. But Encouragement for Your Journey. So What are you putting in your mind? What are the things that you're reading? What are the things that you're watching? What are the things that you are allowing to permeate your brain? And that affects your attitude. That can affect your atmosphere, your day, how things are going for you. So what are you putting in your mind? I want to challenge you today. Put some productive things in your mind. Put some positive things in your mind. Put some things in your mind that's going to help you as you travel on your success journey. The things you want to get done today. If you want to have a good day today, put some good things in your mind. Put some productive things in your mind. Read it. Watch it on video. So not only what you're putting in your mind, but also be encouraged, overcome your frustration, not just by what you're putting in your mind, but what proceeds out of your mouth. That's right. What conversations do you have? In the words of Arnold Jackson, what you talking about, Willis? What are the things that you're discussing? What are the things that you're having conversation about? What words do you use? Are they words that lift people up? Because your words are powerful. Scripture says, death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall live by the fruit thereof. If that's not your point of reference, that's fine. Forget the theology. Just get the psychology and the methodology. Get that. The words that you say can make a difference. What words do you say to and about you? Saying what you can't do, saying I'm not able to, saying things that are negative. I was having a conversation the other day, and I said something in reference to, I said, I don't like asking for certain things. And the person I was talking to said, don't say that anymore. Because when I say that, it reiterates that truth, that ideology. And so words have power. And so what words are you using? What are the words that are proceeding out of your mouth? As the movie says, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? And sometimes we have the wrong words coming out of our mouth. Sometimes we have non-productive words coming out of our mouth. Sometimes we have negative words coming out of our mouth. Sometimes we have spirit-killing words coming out of our mouth. We have stagnative words coming out of our mouth. And so let the words come out of your mouth that are going to grow you, that are going to push you, that are going to encourage you. Not only that, the words that come out of your mouth, not just good words for you, but when's the last time you said something positive to somebody else? When's the last time you said to somebody, that's a good job, you can do that? When's the last time you encouraged somebody? I want to challenge you today. Change your language, change your words. Say something productive to and about yourself, not in a egotistical sense, but just in a confidence building sense. Also want to challenge you, go through the day and find some people to say something positive about. Find some people to say something encouraging about. Find some people. We're talking about the words that proceed out of your mouth. We're talking about encouragement for your journey, not just what you put in your mind, but what proceeds out of your mouth. Words that will, yes, I can type words. Words that will push you. Words that will comfort you. Words that will encourage you, but also that will encourage somebody else. Those of you who've heard me before, I've told you that when I'm working on a project, I do what I call a thing called possibilizing. I encourage myself by saying it's possible for this to be a sellout. It's possible for this book to go well. It's possible for me to encourage a lot of people. It's possible for whatever the case may be. So I'm speaking words of productivity. I'm speaking words of encouragement to myself. Those are the words that are proceeding out of my mouth. And so to help you not be frustrated, to help you have a good day, to help you in your on your success journey, what are the words that are coming out of your mouth? What are the words that you're saying to and about yourself? What are your words? What are the words that you're saying to someone else? Speak life to somebody else's vision. Speak life to somebody else's dream. Speak encouragement to somebody else. The person that on the train, the person in the office next to you, the person that you're working with, speak some encouragement to them. The words that are proceeding out of your mouth, they make a difference. They're powerful. Their words are creative. You can create the right atmosphere. You can create the right attitude with the right words. Words have power to make a difference. Again, if the scripture is not your point of reference, just get the principle. But things were created by words. Let there be, let there be, let there be. So in talking to yourself, you might want to say, let there be productivity. Let there be success. Let there be joy. Speak those things to yourself and to other people to help you this day, to have a good day. What are the words that are proceeding out of your mouth? So I want to encourage you, have some productive, some powerful, some promotive words come out of your mouth to yourself and about yourself and for other people. Want to have a good day, want to have success on your journey. It's affected by what you put in your mind. It's affected by what proceeds out of your mouth. And it's also affected by productive and persistent movement. I'm talking about what you do, not just activity, not just motion, but movement, but productive motion, productive movement. What are you doing that's getting you to the next step in whatever it is that you're doing? What are you doing that's causing you to move from point A to point B? What are you doing that's getting you from start to finish? When I began writing this book, it took me about 4 or 5 months. And so I had a deadline. And so when I started, I had to do a certain amount of things every day so that I'd be finished with one point by the end of the month and then another section by the end of the next month so that I could have it all done and be ready for a publication at the date that I needed it. So I needed to do something that was going to be productive, not just activity. And so what are you doing today that's going to get you closer to the goal? What are you doing today that's going to help you to be better, to do better? What are you doing today that's going to help you pursue what it is that you're going? If it's a goal, if it's a dream, if it's just, I just want to have a good day. I want to lose 5 pounds. I want to smile today. I want to be happy today. I want to have joy today. What are you doing to make that happen? What are you doing to get the book finished? What are you doing to get the house clean? What are you doing to get the stomach down? I'm working on my stomach, so I'm doing things. I'm not just looking at it and saying, one day it's going to be gone. One day this is going to be better. No, I'm doing sit-ups and crunches every night. I'm doing them in the morning, and I have to watch what I eat. I can't eat all the stuff that I want to eat. I'm doing those things. Productivity, not just rah-rah. Yeah, I can do it. Yeah, I can do it. Now, you need to do that, but you need to do that in addition to some activity. So, encouragement for your journey today. What are you putting in your mind? Challenge you. Listen to something positive and powerful and productive today. Hear this video. You can go to my timeline. There are some other ones of the previous weeks. You can go to my YouTube page. You can find some things. What are you putting in your mind? Reading. Are you reading something productive? Are you reading something that's going to help you grow? Are you reading something that's going to strengthen you? There's a lot of good things you can read. Hint, 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 hint. There's a lot of good things that you can read. Putting in your mind. Proceeding out of your mouth. What do you talk about? Do you talk about non-productive things? Do you talk about people? Do you talk about ideas? Do you talk about what can happen? Or do you spend time in the past talking about what didn't happen? Spend time talking about what can happen, what you can do. Spend time talking about somebody else's dream also, lifting them up. And the productive, persistent movement. What are you going to do today that's going to get you closer to the goal? What are you going to do today that's going to help you achieve what your goals are overall and for this day? On my to-do list, I write down the things that I plan to do. Yesterday, I think I had like 5 or 6, and I actually did half of them. I didn't get all of them done, but I wrote them down. Those are the things I need to do. I can't just talk about those things. I had a book promotion to do. I had some other things that I had to do, and I got those done. Productive movement, the things that you're doing. I signed up for an event on June the 9th where I'll be speaking, and I'll be signing copies of my book, speaking and doing that here in Los Angeles. You'll be hearing more about that. But that's something that I did that pushes me forward, that is productive, that causes some things to happen. I'll be speaking into people's lives. I'll be signing books. I'll be making connections. I'll be meeting new people. All those things because of something that I did yesterday. Some activity, some productive movement. So what are the things that you are going to do today that's going to push you forward? What are the things that you're going to do today that's going to cause you to accomplish or get closer to your goal? And when that happens, that helps you with some frustration, because yesterday was one of frustrating. It was, had some frustration for me. But I'm doing my best not to stay there. And so putting some productive things in my mind, some encouraging things, proceeding out of my mouth, some productive things, positive things. Okay, those things happen, but this happened too also. I accomplished some things. And so I encourage myself that way. And then talking to the right people, and then productive movement. What are you doing that's going to get you those things? That's going to do it for me. I want you to have a good day. I want you to have a prosperous day. I want you to have a productive day. And you can do that. You can do that if you put the right things in your mind. You can do that if you have the right words proceeding out of your mouth. You can do that if you have persistent and productive movement. And I want to thank you for that. You have a fabulous day. Will you help me help somebody else and just push the share button? If you came in and didn't get all of it, you can go back to the top. You can watch it again. It'll be on my Facebook timeline, and asking you to share it on your timeline, share it on any groups that you belong to, and help me encourage some other people. Asking you to join me also Thursday evening, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for my radio show, The Encouragement Show, the place to talk about your passions, products, and possibilities. www.4kliq.com, and go and get your copy of my new book, Go Get It, Stories and Steps to Seize Success. You have a fabulous day and stay encouraged. Be blessed. Thank you.